Hello and welcome once again to another Comic Capers. Episode 2 of our Bendis Free Summer. I am Phil, and joining me as always is
Cheering in the background for no Bendis. Love Hellfire, what's up?
Woo!
We are Venom for quite a while, so sit back, relax, and get used to it.
And we'll be Bendis Free for much longer, for even longer.
Oh, I know. After this, we have No Man's Land. And then we have a special little something that'll be a shameless self-promotion.
That and maybe our 3-part other special. That's not Marvel or DC. So yeah, we're gonna mix it up some.
I might even talk them into some alternative comic books.
Yeah, I told you we'll get there. If not here on Capes and Lunatics. All right. Anyway, episode 2 of our Venom retrospective.
Ongoing saga.
That's right.
Never-ending saga.
So this time it's Venom's next appearance, because last episode we did Amazing Spider-Man 300. So this time we're covering Amazing Spider-Man 316 and 317. 2-parter.
Now this is where it gets juicy. Dead meat. Like
you mean bloody.
You can't get better.
Yeah.
You just can't get your dead meat, kid. This is what it is. It's a playground brawl between Spider-Man and Venom every time they get together.
I mean, you know it's gonna be good when it starts off with Venom like threatening a hobo and killing a rat.
Like, this is you. Die, sewer rat, die.
See what my webbing has. See how my webbing kills a rat? I have much more webbing.
Yeah, this is this is like a little more mature.
But see, look, you can see the look getting refined. You couldn't see a tongue last time. You can see a tongue now, even though it looks human still.
Pink, yeah.
The teeth are getting sharper.
Well, he's descending. I think it's a reflection of him descending into madness, kind of like how Joker in Dark Knight, his face makeup just kind of disintegrates over the course of the movie.
Yes. Just them getting more angry at Spider-Man.
Yeah, getting closer and being consumed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but your favorite, more weightlifting.
I know, literally all the time, dude. So what I like is that it's like, so this is the Jonah Jameson thing that I was talking about in the last episode. He's been taken over by Chameleon, right? This is the... Yes,
Chameleon has Jameson chained up in his own penthouse. And yeah, there was like months where Chameleon took Jameson's place and he wasn't buying any Spider-Man pictures from Peter.
Yeah, he was buying it from the tabloid guy. And this is what he kind of makes mention of in this issue.
And it's one of those storylines where they make Peter look kind of dumb, because it's like for months, anytime he's around Jonah, his spider sense is going off. And he's like, oh, why? Because Jonah's being mean to me? No, because he's a chameleon, fool.
Well, he has those moments. He also has a lot of things going on in his married life and his personal life too. So I don't think that it's necessarily dumb. It's just he has other pressing matters. And Jameson's a jerk. So Chameleon had that down pat.
But I do like that, there were 2 other Spider-Man books at the time, Spectacular Spider-Man and Web of. So I love the synergy, because that's where most of the Chameleon stuff was going on in Spectacular and Web of Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah, Web of Spider-Man was actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. Even though it was like just this gratuitous cash grab, I felt like it was kind of like that Superman thing.
Yes.
We're just like, we'll just split up the books because we can and we know the kids will buy it.
Yeah, but I mean,
at least it gave us worthwhile stories, though.
Oh yeah, and I mean, you could get along just reading one book and not I read all 3, but I mean, you could have basically read one book and got a pretty much complete story, but
that shows up in this, and I was just like, yay!
Oh yeah, well she runs. Well, they have her run off, like suddenly, when they decided to marry Peter and Mary Jane, and so now she comes back and looking.
I've never really shipped them, but I do like Black Cat for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just her costume. It might be just her costume, but I think she's a cool character. She's not, she's never been fully fleshed out. That's why I was kind of like, if the Sonyverse is gonna go for it. Like that Black Cat and what was it,
Silver Sable, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Silver Sable, they could have kept. Black Cat can hold her own, honestly.
Seriously, I mean, it's Sony, so I I mean,
I don't think Marvel wants to. I mean, like, Marvel proper wanted to do anything with Black Cat.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know why they don't try to, build a little. I don't know. Well, they did get the rights from Sony.
They think that they might be able to do it, so it's money.
I mean, Sony, yeah, give it a try. See if you can show DC how to do a proper Catwoman movie. I mean, basically, come on. Black Cat's like Marvel's Catwoman.
But she does have the meta, power thingy going.
Yes. But I mean, it's a cat motif. She's a cat burglar.
But she's never mind. I was gonna say, but she's blonde. And then I go, yeah, the one.
Well, platinum blonde. Yeah.
So yeah, this is where that stuff with Mary Jane that I was alluding to, with last thing with the Belfort Tower, building.
Oh yeah, because in 300 they moved into the condo. Now they're getting kicked out because Mary Jane has a stalker, like a rich stalker. It's like who kidnapped her between 300 and this, yeah.
Jonathan Kaser, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yep. That's what you get for being a famous model.
Honestly.
Oh, we get Venom beating up Black Cat.
Yes. That was sad. But this just kind of reminded me because I was just like, I get so mad about Mephisto erasing the marriage and they're just like common law cronies. I just get so mad every time I think about it.
I'm still mad. It is 10 years out. I'm still mad about that.
So mad.
Bring it back, Marvel.
They're gonna do it.
Yeah, Venom drops the bomb on her, because Black Cat didn't even know he was married. He's like, oh, his wife didn't know where he was at either.
I know. It's wait, what?
So what'd she do to get revenge? Do you know what Black Cat does to get revenge?
What did she do?
I forget how many months later she starts dating Flash Thompson, and then she's like,
yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna break his heart, but then she actually starts caring about Flash.
That is you can't care about Flash. I'm sorry. He's a big bag of dildos, bro. Just saying.
It depends who writes them and how. Interesting enough.
I've never seen a good version of Flash Thompson.
Speaking of Venom, Flash Thompson.
I know, right? Now that was interesting.
Yeah.
Eddie Brock is so uncompelling for me. Just.
And then
he's about as compelling as Shocker is.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. So Mary Jane saw Venom, so she tells Peter, and Peter tries calling the vault and with a sock or something over the phone. He's like, "This is Spider-Man."
So ridiculous.
Hey, you got to disguise your voice, and hey, sounds like he's talking through a mask.
See, that's where voice modulators reign supreme. Shout out to Green Arrow and Batman.
I know. If I was the person on the other end of the phone, I'd be like, dude, you wear the mask at home too?
I guess this is bad before they could just out and out trace calls, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah.
Caller ID. I grew up with caller ID.
Unless he was, I think it takes him a while to, at least back then, to trace it. He's probably watching the clock. Okay. No, don't put me on hold. But so Spider-Man decides to go look for Venom, so we get a gratuitous McFarlane splash page.
It's not gratuitous. It's necessary.
I know. But no, I love the poses McFarlane has Spider-Man do.
Look how clean and sharp those lines are. Look how that blue and red pops against the background of the city.
Yes.
Classic. And
then, of course, what Lilith alluded to before, the issue ends with Spider-Man and Venom duking it out in a meatpacking plant.
Dead meat.
Ah.
And then I just have the Rocky music going in my head.
Oh, yeah. Because he tries to hit Venom with the side of beef.
Yes.
Ooh. Good practice.
So ridiculous. That's what I mean. It's fun. It's ridiculous and fun, but it does still have its serious moments and some gravity and stuff. So it's just a really good mix of everything. Action, relationship drama.
And of course, the big cliffhanger, he leaves his change of address forms his clothes.
Damn you, Peter! Damn you!
Next issue, guess who's coming?
Like when the backpack gets stolen, like classic Peter. Like it's New York, you cannot leave anything anywhere. I'm sorry, even if it's tied up in webbing, they will get to it.
Oh man, do they have a? I mean, the last cover for 316 is cool, but I mean that cover for 317, just him like struggling through the symbiote.
Yeah. This whole run had great covers, though.
Oh yeah, of course. The McFarlane stuff.
Yeah, like I said, I miss McFarlane doing stuff other than the stuff.
I mean, I guess he just likes working for himself, but
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But maybe he should get with a better toy maker. I'm just saying those McFarlane toy lines are.
I mean, just give us like a one-time event, maybe a Spider-Man miniseries or something. Come on, you should tell me, Marvel, pay him whatever he wants for a Spider-Man miniseries. That's going to move units. Come on,
like serious units.
Yeah. Oh, he do.
We just had what number did we just have? 700.
Spider-Man 800. Yeah.
Yeah, 800. So like the 1,000. Come on. It's far enough away where you guys can get on it now.
Yeah, and they put them out, I swear, like 2 or 3 a month. So yeah, we should be there in a year.
I'm just saying, and I think that would be interesting for the 1,000 to have or just kind of what they did for Superman, where all the favorites come back and do.
Yeah, but it's for 1,000, but they just this coming out this week, Amazing Spider-Man #1. They're going back to. Well, they're kind of cheating with the Marvel numbering because now they give you a #1, but then they also give you real small underneath it, the legacy numbering. So,
yeah.
Although, don't give me it's just Marvel and DC. I just saw an article today. I guess Archie's having a big 700 issue coming up, legacy issue coming up.
Of course they do. Archie actually is more known for that than Marvel or DC. They do big celebratory anniversaries all the time. I feel like every other year it's always something. Ooh, Betty and Veronica become friends. Anniversary. That one time Reggie was actually a cool dude anniversary. Oh, but no, I just love this Venom so much. I actually he feels like the first next to Doc Ock, maybe the first real threat.
Yes.
Because he gets past his spider senses. He has violated Mary Jane in a sense, you know what I mean? He's caused this upheaval in his personal life. Well,
he was at this time, Norman Osborn was supposedly dead. So I mean, this is the new villain who knows his identity. And
even on Osborn, it was more like cat and mouse, and it's kind of like Joker Batman thing. They both need each other, so nothing really terrible is gonna happen.
Well, yeah, he's like the dark reflection of Spider-Man, yeah.
Exactly. So you just never really felt intensity, but remember when the Venom, when the symbiote got rid of, you're just like, oh, okay. Then we learned not so much.
Yep. But so 317, those darn forwarding address forms are gonna bite Peter in the butt because as he's about to take Aunt May shopping, guess who shows up?
I know. I was just like, can we just leave poor Aunt May alone? I always feared for Aunt May, she was just gonna have a heart attack one day.
Yes, but she's innocent. Brock won't touch her.
Sure.
And
the Standing the Fury though is a weird kind of.
Well, it's call out to the end of the issue.
Yeah, I know, which is kind of a running thing in this one, but
it's good. It's like, hey, we're gonna have a beach battle at the end here. Beach blanket battle.
So ridiculous. Sounds like something the West Coast Avengers would do. Sorry, Charlie.
So of course Venom names the time and place for the battle, tells him about the beach, and he's like, just you and me. And Spider-Man's like, yeah, right. I'm gonna go get some help.
I know, right?
I'm gonna go get some help. So McFarlane splash page.
Every time I see the splash page, all I think is Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Like I just hear the theme song as he's like flipping through the neighborhood.
But I should go find if they have any of these McFarlane splashes as a poster. Oh, or even Spider-Man #1.
I guarantee you they do. I guarantee you they do.
Oh, I wonder if they have the variant. I've seen variants of that Spider-Man #1 where he's in the black. Oh, was it Spider-Man 13? I think it was like the same cover except he's in the black suit.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, because he put on the black suit because he was going down into the sewer to like track down Morbius or something.
Oh yeah, Morbius.
You know, Leto.
But now, like these end battles are so much fun. Like honestly.
Charlie Esser. I know he'll never listen to this, but Charlie Esser, we get a Ben Grimm cameo.
He's like extra rocky too.
Oh yeah, that's when he mutated. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it says it takes place before Fantastic Four 226, but it's actually Fantastic Four 326 because it's one of those of occurrences where he loses his powers and becomes human again.
Oh yeah, which I never like.
See,
he's my least favorite Fantastic Four member. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
What?
He's my least favorite Fantastic Four character.
Oh,
I know. I'm glad Charlie's not.
Fight me, Charlie Esser.
Well, Johnny's my fave. Don't judge me.
She loves pretty boys, but yeah, this was the period when Sharon Ventura was a thing too. So yeah, they kept Ben Grimm human for a while.
Oh, he also, he swung by the tower too to get the sonic gun in the last issue that we talked about.
Yes.
It's like I'm just gonna tuck this away.
So of course. He goes there for help from the Fantastic Four, who shows up at Aunt May's house again.
I know.
He's like, I thought this was between us. Yes, you and me, not the Fantastic Four. And Peter's like, spider sense. I keep forgetting to look behind me.
Yeah, he did grow a little too dependent on his spider sense. I think maybe that was kind of also a point.
Yes.
For making that a bet for Venom.
Mm-hmm.
He does get pretty stupid sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. He's not a teenager anymore either, so it's just like.
Oh yeah, but he has to get used to that because eventually we're gonna get to Carnage's first appearance too.
Oh yeah.
Venom and Carnage.
And you know what? I honestly, at first I hated Carnage, and then I ended up liking Carnage more.
Well, I think they needed to have like an evil symbiote because Venom was going like kind of like
soft,
heading towards anti-hero. Yeah.
Yeah. AKA soft.
AKA money grab.
And it's like people actually like villains. You don't have to make everybody an anti-hero.
Yeah, exactly.
People like to root for villains. I'm just saying.
Before
Charlie likes Sinestro.
Oh, he's the one. Okay.
Yeah, the only one.
But yeah, I mean, before they did it with Harley Quinn, they did it with Venom first.
Definitely. And I feel like it was more earned as well too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has a long saga journey.
Well, I mean, even from the beginning, Venom was like, I was innocent. I protect innocence, and to do that, I got to kill you, Spider-Man. But
well, if you feel wronged, revenge is a natural, primal kind of instinct. I guess no matter where in the galaxy you come from. Mm-hmm. Or also, he could have been tinged with that human emotion. That's a powerful thing in comic books. They always kind of make that a point.
Mm-hmm.
Our loves, our hates. They run deep.
Yeah. So then Peter goes to Mary Jane for advice, and they talk, and we get the butt shot, and McFarlane.
That's still not Patty from The Flash. Sorry.
Good Lord.
No, Patty spit it.
But then so Spider-Man goes. He's like, where can I go get help without Venom realizing I'm going to get help? So he goes to South Brooklyn Psychiatric Facility. Dr. Charles Jefferson, who helped him with Doc Ock and Amazing Spider-Man 296.
I know.
Look at that hanging on the window upside down. Look at that.
I didn't like this decision.
What? Oh, how he deals with the symbiote. Kind of cheap.
Kind of worked.
Yeah, but I think again, I mean, we talked about Peter not being the smartest sometimes. It's like he had to use his brain because he couldn't overpower Venom.
True.
So yeah.
But then there's been a couple times he finally figured it out though.
Yeah. But then we get the final battle on the beach. Montauk. The Sand and the Fury.
Montauk wishes it looked that nice in real life.
See, kids, Sand and the Fury.
I was just expecting Sandman. Talking about your least developed villain ever.
No giant tongue, but look at Venom, like almost like dislocate, unhinge his jaw there.
He's got that reptile mouth.
Yeah. So of course he tries the old fire trick because symbiote is vulnerable to fire.
Not that vulnerable, apparently.
No, well, he gets away from it. No giant speakers. Oh, then Spider-Man gets smart. He's like, let me tag him with a spider tracer. Then my spider sense will kind of work, but nope.
Poor Peter.
Yeah.
Such a failure sometimes. Even when he had his money, I was like, he's still kind of a loser. Look at that stupid car he's driving. Still bitter.
So what last resort does he do? Many people have done this the last resort. Hey, let's get naked.
I mean, it could work.
Right from the little Hellfire playbook. No, I'm sorry, the Charlie Esser playbook.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when in doubt.
Mm-hmm. So Peter basically calls out the symbiote and says, hey, come get me. I've changed my mind. Let's start a beautiful partnership. And Brock's like, yeah, right. That ain't going to work. And he's like, wait, what?
Oh, little did you know, buddy.
Yep. And so the suit starts crawling. And Peter's like, man, I thought they were bonded. But he's like, it's starting to cover me. But I can feel its pain. And knocks out Brock. So here's what I don't get at the end. So it knocks out the symbiote and Brock, but then Peter's like, better call Ben Grimm to pick up this garbage and catch a bus back to Queens. Looks like he's just walking away in his underwear. I'm like, why don't you put the suit back on? At least try to web swing away.
He's out in the suburbs. It's like that. It's like homecoming. You can't swing.
I know, but he got here somehow. How did you get here? Did he take another bus? I guess.
Maybe he was holding on underneath the bus or on the back of the bus.
Seriously, I mean, at least put the suit back on. We're gonna hang on to a truck or something.
It's Todd. He's fair. He's all about fair play. You get a little sexy Mary Jane, you get a little sexy Peter Parker.
All the cheesecake. Yep.
I don't know. I do like this issue, but I don't. It's a strong run, but this one I'm gonna give it A-. Just because, I don't know, that beach battle, I was just it just felt a little cheesy. Like the ending, I don't want to say cop out, but not a cop out, but yeah, just kind of it's just like the first Venom battle where he had to outthink Venom, but yeah, the first one was much more physical with him cutting the web lines until he ran out of webbing. I mean, they all can't be Pulitzer Prize winning or Eisner Award winning. But no, it's a good solid story. Just, the end does let me down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes. But great art, great story. It does continue. Oh, does it continue? And one day, I mean, it's not Venom, but what we should do? Do the Spider-Man Acts of Vengeance issues, which yes. We kind of tossed that around. I wouldn't mind doing that. Which we mentioned on the Quantum Zone. Scroll down. Because we're doing Quasar's. Hey, Will and Matt. we're doing Quasar's issues of Acts of Vengeance. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Well, we're going through, and that's just where we were at. Are you going straight through, or are you guys just kind of jumping around? We've been basically going straight through, but every so often we flash back, because right before this Spider-Man issue, we did their first team up and Marvel team up, and then coming up, we're going to be doing one of Quasar's earlier appearances from Marvel 2-in-1. Will there be any more quantum sparkly tentacles?
Maybe. I don't know, Lilith. Why don't you tune in and find out?
I just
quantum tentacles.
Oh, we're such a mess.
It's like my favorite thing ever.
But I mean, yeah, I probably agree with you with the A-, because I mean, it's not as good as 300, but then what is?
No, seriously, like that was seriously a masterpiece. Like a lot of heart and soul went into that.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do follow-ups, but he did a good job. They did a good job.
Yeah, especially when you're like,
because you still have to go and do some more.
And especially when it's like an annual event, like Venom shows up every year.
When it's kind of like Clockwork, it's kind of fun. It's like a game. It's like a little nod to your fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And comics are just this really meta art, and I wish more writers would kind of feel that way.
And I
feel like the independent kind of companies, they do that and stuff, but the major ones don't seem to do that a lot, unless it's like Hal Jordan or something like that.
Because I think like the next appearance gets pushed back. Maybe it might be a little more than a year because with that Acts of Vengeance stuff and everything.
They always love. That's the one thing. Most major companies, comic book companies love to milk those events. They can get away with it. Look what happened to Convergence. Look what happened to the new Doomsday Clock stuff.
But yeah, before we go, let me check my list. I'm pretty sure I know what's next. Yes, next episode we will cover Amazing Spider-Man 332 and 333.
Ooh. Send in your thoughts, or we're gonna list.
Not only
Venom with the top 10 list.
Not only Venom, but the villainous duo of Sticks and Stone.
Love to break bones.
Oh. Wah, wah.
They got me. Well, all right, let's do some shameless plugs and get out of here then.
All right, send us your thoughts on Venom, any of the issues we covered, anywhere we're going. Again, any thing you like to see, we'll get to Spider-Man Acts of Vengeance eventually. We're going to do some Batman No Man's Land. We're going to do some other stuff that's not Marvel and DC. What do you want to see us review? We'll do it all.
Archie.
Please no. Capes and Lunatics at gmail.com, at Comic Capers Pod, and at CL Sidekicks on Twitter, Comic Capers on Facebook, and the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-Capes. You know what? No, I'll do Archie, but
I was gonna say, don't make me my god kids. I got 3 god kids. They will write in.
We'll do Archie, but then I'll torture you with like some Captain America.
We'll do some like zombie or
X-Men. We'll trade. I'll do some Archie and you do some Cap and X-Men.
Okay, Cap maybe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, in those last issues of X-Men, I did promise you so.
Okay. So Lilith Hellfire, if people want to talk comics with you or Superman and swearing, where can they find you?
Well, if you want to talk Archie, add me at Lilith Hellfire for sure. But if you want to do Superman swearing in Smallville, at me Save Me Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest and Instagram. Yep.
Pinstagram.
I'm
Woo!
gonna make it a thing.
All right, and if any comic creators want to get a hold of me, we'll do interviews too. We'll talk to you about your work while you're here. NightwingPDP at gmail.com, and on Twitter I am at NightwingPDP.
Well, alrighty.
All right.
We have been Venom.
That's right. Remember, everyone, take it easy. Enjoy life. Life's a beach.
It's the summer. Get out to Montauk. Support that community. They need it.
Watch out for what's crawling under the sand.
Could be Scorpion. Could be Sandman. Could be an itty bitty rhino.
Take your woman out to the beach. Your sexy little redhead.